Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to another video. Now this is the second week of I Eat Your Face's Doodle World Open. Now, I'm pretty excited for this week because I got a pretty good feeling about today's week. I made a new team. I feel very prepared for it. It is the same team that you did see in my Wishzy tournament video. Now, that one, I do plan on making a different team after that, but right now I'm going to be sticking with this one for a little bit, just because I just feel like it's very solid and not a lot of things are able to beat it, especially if I decide to switch things out. Anyway, let's hop into the first battle versus Flying YouTuber. So it's hilarious because, just so you know, Sling, I'm unpaused. It's time for roulettes because it's taking people way too long to know how to check in a game. My battle's ready to go, but just waiting for the guy to join me. So let's just see what I get in my roulette. Let's go ahead and see. That's a good one. Anything decent? I'll do one more. And I got a Slibble skin, and it's not gonna go through. No, absolutely not. Okay, time for the match. All right, and here we go into our first battle, which is actually gonna be the only battle that we do for this specific person. This battle looks pretty interesting. I'm very glad I decided to go Abyssant over Archipos because they have an Incineroar. I had a feeling what I was gonna bring would have been a little bit better. Let's lead off the Grufflin here, because of course I'm just gonna lead off the Grufflin every single freaking time. So let's go. He's gonna lead off with Volta-2, actually. So I'm just gonna actually food fight and hit this thing with a nice big chunk of damage. And that is actually basically a third of his health completely gone. And you know, Air Taffy Rip, an Air Taffy hit and run. So that's actually really good. Nothing on his team actually can outspeed Waffles. So that's really, really good. He's gonna go into, okay, this is really nice. I'm gonna go for a hit and run, then go into Abyssant. So it's hit and run. So this is a free hit and run. He might decide to go for Chaotic Bolt, but then I get to go just into Abyssant. It doesn't really matter. And then he'll go into Moss. He's actually Espresso. Oh god, that could have been really, really bad had he went for the choke there. And if he went for Fireball, Waffles was dead really early. That would have been really, really bad. Okay, I'm gonna go for an Icy so I can hit the Moss a little harder. He's gonna go into Moss. Icy Bite hits it a little harder, but not as much as I wanted it to. I do also really like Metagrow, so I'm gonna go into Metagrow here. And I just get to cook Goo Blast. He has no Toxic switch in. He really only has Jineko that can switch in on this. Sakura comes out. So I'm now trapped, which is kind of bad. Actually, I could Toxic. Actually, I could, oh, he's Stormwater. Is he? He's Stormwater, okay. He has no switch-ins into this Goo Blast, that's the thing. He might, oh, he'll go Incineroar, right? If he goes Incineroar, that's fine. I'll just Toxic. I'll just Toxic Incineroar. I think that's my best play, because then it can poison it, and then it can't get a lot of his health back. He goes into Lucky Devil, surprisingly, so I get that Toxic off, which is very nice. So now that that thing is Toxic, we're in a good spot now. Now, I know it has Double Bite, so I do not want to stay in versus this thing's attack. So I'm kind of forced to play my Clangatang here, which I don't really want to, but I'll play it anyway. It's gonna Double Bite. Okay. Now, this does let me double into Metagrow. This lets me double into Metagrow on the Moss, so I'm gonna double into Metagrow here, and then I'm just gonna be able to click Goo Blast this time now that this thing's Toxic. So I'm gonna double into Metagrow, and it goes into Moss. Yep. And now I get to Goo Blast, and I don't have to worry about Meltaball coming in and tanking it really, really well. Because now I just get a free Goo Blast. Because it's just going to deal a lot of damage. So I'll go for my Goo Blast here. Which will deal a lot of damage to something. And if he goes into Incineroar, it's totally fine. And I actually end up killing the Moss, which leaves my Abyssant... Wait, my Abyssant now wins. Abyssant now completely wins this game. So that's really nice that I now opened up killing the Moss. Which is very nice for me. So he's actually going to go back into this. I know I can live the attack. So I kind of want to go for another Goo Blast. I mean... I take about this much, and then I'd be about here at the end of this turn, but do I really want this alive? I mean, I already dealt with the Moss. I mean, this is good for hit and run switching. I kind of just want to Goo Blast anyway, because he might just go for a different, yeah, he goes for Burning Orb actually on the Clangatang. I Goo Blast, and I get a lot of chip on it. Very, very nice. Now he'll go for his Double Bite here, and now I'm going to switch into Clangatang. Unless he goes for double Burning Orb, then that is really smart on his part, but I just switch into this. And he does go for the Double Bite. Then I can quick strike here, and he knows this is going to die. So he might just go for a last-minute burning orb, but I get a free quick strike here. And I'm currently looking really good to win this game, because he has no way of beating Clangatang now. He has absolutely no way of beating Clangatang, so I can just quick strike here. I quick strike every time on this. I end up killing the Meltamaw, which is very, very good for me. My Metagrow is burned, so my used crayons are not going to come that much, but that's okay. That's okay. And he's actually going to go into Janeko, surprisingly. Interesting switch on his part, but I just get to go for the Pursuit. Not really sure as to why he wants to do this. Haunt, that will deal a little bit of damage, but... Oh, that is awesome. That's sick. Okay. I really only... I mean, I still need... What the heck was that sound? What the heck was that sound? Okay. I actually am going to go to Metagrow here, because he needs Clangatang one-shot to have Voltatu win. So I'm not going to let him get that. I'm not letting him get what he wants here. I'm going to go straight into my Metagrow, and he can go for his attack. I mean, that's fine. I don't really need this anymore. I would like it alive, but I don't necessarily need it. I need Clangatang alive, though, to deal with the Voltatu. I mean, I do have Grufflin, but it is one-shot. It does outspeed the Voltatu. But I can go for a Goo Blast for free here. If he switches, I guess that's okay. But that's fine. That's okay. I actually could have gone into Moss there. I actually haven't played Moss yet, which Moss is also a good win condition here. Because then we can just hopefully get a Harmony off. That or just Rust the Grufflin. Alright, so now we're in a good spot. Grufflin can totally come in, though. Oh, he actually goes into Incineroar, which is interesting. So I'm assuming a Fireball comes out. I don't really want to use a... I'm going to use a Abyssant here. I'll play Abyssant. I still want to keep Metagrow around. He actually gets the burn off of me, which kind of sucks. But that's okay. I'll just go for my Flashing Strike, which will deal a lot of damage, because I have my Light Taffy. He might want to go for something here, but I don't know what he's going to go for here. My Flashing Strike does way too much damage to anything. Grufflin could come in, but then I just Rip Current and hit it really hard. And then Gomut can come in and late game clean. He goes into Voltatu. He does go into the Grufflin. Actually, he goes into Voltatu, surprisingly. Light Taffy, how much does that do? That doesn't do a lot. Oh, it's not very effective, that's right. Okay. Well, now I just win now. After this dies, I just get to go into Gomut. So I'm just going to Rip Current and hit this thing. He might even go for an Air Strike or a hit and run, hoping that he can kill me. I probably could have gone for an Icy Bite there, which would have been nice. But no, I win now. Yeah, he goes for hit and run. Yeah, beautiful. And now I get to get another Rip Current off, which is going to deal some decent damage. I'd go into Grufflin here if I was him, because I do not want my Incineroar to die or get any lower than it is now. Because my Gomut can come in now and just hit it and kill it. And then Gomut can also priority the Voltatu. So why did I not Flashing Strike? That's a question I'm going to ask myself to the day I die. And he actually goes for Chaotic Bolt, and I'm completely immune to Dark type attacks. So that is really, really nice there. So now Abyssant can just continuously deal damage. So I'm going to go for an Icy Bite. I'm just worried about that Voltatu coming back in. I missed, which kind of sucks, but that is okay. That is completely fine on my part. I don't need that anymore anyway. Now, I'm going to go into Gomut here, which is just going to hit this thing and one-shot it with my Crunch. Crunch. Which will one-shot this Abyssant. I mean, not Abyssant. Incineroar. Not one-shot it, but it will kill it in the range it's in. So that's nice there. Now I can Crunch the Grufflin, and I can Rip Current the Voltatu. Nice, I go for the Rip Current, which is going to take out this Voltatu in the range it's in. Rip Current kills that Voltatu. Beautiful. And then I can very easily just go for my Crunch. If he hit and runs, that's fine. I don't think I die anyway. Even then I have Clangatang, which just Tri Elementals. Hit and run, that will not kill me. Gets me low, but that will not kill me, and that's going to be a GG. That is a good game. GG. G. Anyway, it's not best of 3. So let's hop in the next round, shall we? All right, here we go into the next battle. Now, this one is really nice for me because I can burn everything with Archipos. So this is a really good battle for me. I'm glad I decided to bring Archipos this time. And I'm going to lead off with my Grufflin, as I usually do. If he leads off both threes, he gets off a Royal Ice. That would kind of suck, but it's okay. So he actually goes Voltatu. So I'm going to end up going for my Food Fight and just get Chip on this thing. Because That's a good idea. To get chip on Voltatu. I did the same thing last game. I'll do the same thing here. I'll just get chip on this thing. Super duper easy. Hit and run. So he's probably going to switch in mold on my hit and run. That or Clangatang to try to get momentum. But I'm going to food fight and get chip. Clangatang comes in. I get some good chip there. He's actually used crayons, which is very interesting on Clang. Okay, so it's not, okay, that's good to know. So I'm going to go for hit and run here. He's probably going to be going for a disarm here. I wouldn't assume Tri-Elemental comes out. I'm assuming disarm comes out because he wants to get rid of an item. I kind of want to go into Archipos and go for a Burning Orb. And I think this is a fine idea. I think this is fine to go for. I'll just go into my Archipos. No, he just straight goes for Trime. Interesting. That's okay. That's not that much damage. I'll end up going for my Burning Orb, though. And I'll burn this thing. I can burn pretty much anything on his team than Hexblade, which is really good. Really, really good. He's gone. He's going into... Come on, man. Oh, that sucks. I mean, it can't really hit me. Although I know it has Pickpocket. That really sucks. I really wanted to hit that. Okay. I have to go into Moss now. That really sucks. If I burned that, we were in a way better spot than usual. He's gonna crit me. Okay. Now I'm gonna go for a Harmony. Try to put this thing to sleep. It might also disarm me, which kind of sucks. If I'd hit that Burning Orb, we were good to go. We were so good to go if I hit that disarm. Or not disarm, my Burning Orb, but that's okay. We don't have to be worried about that. I'm gonna go for my Harmony though. He doesn't really have anything that wants to switch in on this. I know he's saving Wolfreeze for the late game clean, which is gonna really suck, but I also love how good my Goma is. I have to get it on the field and dealing damage though. That's what I need to do. And that's also not getting hit. Sick. Nothing is going very well right now. Nothing is going very well, and Archipos doesn't have enough health to tank a Wolfreeze attack. And we pretty much get swept by Wolfreeze if Clangatang dies. Okay, what does he have? He has Mold. None of my status moves I've hit yet, which really sucks. And he hit his status move first try. Yeah, so this isn't going very well RNG-wise in my favor. So I would assume Clangatang would come in here. So I want to go for the double into Moss. Because I think he goes Clangatang here. Yep, he goes Clangatang. And now I'm going to go for my Harmony. Actually, I could go for a Sakura. Honestly, I could go for Sakura for Chip, because this is probably Heal Jelly, because this Clangatang is, use Crayons. Okay, Sakura Blast comes out, traps the Voltatu, which is nice, but now he just goes for Hit and Run, which I'll go into Metacro to deal with Hit and Run. Nice. Very, very nice there. I really like how good my Clangatang is versus his team, because I just get to click Shatter and deal damage. He's trying to keep my Clangatang from getting on the field. That's the thing. Alright, now I'll just go into Moss and then hopefully Harmony something. Lateral Disarm. No, he just Trimes. Okay. Now, I'll go for my Harmony. I really need that Wolfreeze dead. Did I hit it? I didn't hit my Harmony. Dude. Stop giving me garbage luck right now, man. Okay, I'll go into Clang. He's gonna go for an Airstrike, predicting that I'll just go in, or Shockwave that I'm predicting that I'll just go into Metacro. Yeah, okay, perfect. He thought I'd go to Metacro. I'll just Pursuit then. Get a lot of chip on the Voltatu. I've missed every status move I've used so far. And it would have been so good had I gotten the other status off. Alright, it goes into Mold. I'll go Medi. He has no real way of beating my Klangatang, so I need to play my Klangatang very well here. He doesn't have Rust either. Okay, having this in is really good, because it does just give me... Okay, I'm going to go for the Night Knight on see how much damage it does to Klang. This Night Knight should do a lot of good damage versus it. Let's see. That is a lot on Klangotang. Very nice on Klang. Alright. Now, actually, I'm free to go into Grufflin here, because his Tri-Elemental is actually electric right now. So, I can go into Waffles, and then I can hit and run. And then he might decide to go for another Tri-Elemental, then it's going to go into Moss, and it's get free damage, you know? And if he goes for Shatter, well, that'll be interesting. Yeah, he's not... Cheese isn't playing the smartest. This is actually a food fight. He's going to go for Tri-Elemental, thinking it's going to be a good damage. But I just get to food fight here. I food fight. He can't do much about this food fight. I mean, he can go into something, but this Klang does not want to take this food fight. As soon as this Klang dies, I just get to click Goo Blast with Metacro to win the game. So I need this Klangatang dead. I also pop off with Gomut right now, which is really good. Yep, this is big free damage. Shatter, he thought I would go for hit and run. Alright, and now I just get to go for a food fight. And it's just this kills the Klangatang too, which is really good. So I can food fight. Nice and free food fight. He's gonna switch. Gonna go into Wolf Freeze. Beautiful. That's what I wanted to come in. Okay, I know a Quick Ice is coming out here. I know a Quick Ice is coming out. God, I don't like it. I want to hit and run. I want to hit and run and get damage. Oh, he's faster. Oh, he's faster. Okay. Now this is where the scary stuff comes in. This is where the scary Wolf Freeze comes in and just wins. Okay. I literally need damage on this to win. I have priority. I know Moss could live. I need damage on this. That's the thing. I'm just going to Shatter. Because he's going to go into Moss. Nice big damage. He heal jellies. The crit doesn't kill it, surprisingly. But that's okay. That is utterly terrifying, though, to have on the field. I don't like that was on the field. I completely lose to Wolf Freeze if Klangatang gets any... If he gets low at all, I will lose. Okay, I need to Night Knight here. But he's just going to Wolf Freeze. He gets to Revenge Kill with Wolf Freeze. I can't do that. That's the... I can't do that. He gets to go into Wolf Freeze and click Crunch and hit something. And if I go to Klang, I'm forced to Pursuit. I need damage on the Wolf Freeze. I have to Night Knight. I'm required. I have to kill this thing, but he needs to go to Wolf Freeze. He just goes Wolf Freeze now. If I can kill his Wolf Freeze, I can win with Gomut. But right now, that Wolf Freeze is terrifying. Yep, that comes in. Okay, I could go into Moss and try to put it to sleep. I need to put something to sleep. Oh, that actually does decent work against it. Okay. I need to put something to sleep. That's what I need to do right now. Is I'm going to Harmony. If I can Harmony and he stays in for an attack and I hit it, I win the game. Instantly, I win. Please hit Harmony. Why? Why? I've missed every status move I've used. Dude, that freaking sucks. Like, the amount of RNG that's happening right now is so dumb. I'm forced to try Elemental. I can't do anything else. I have to try Elemental. And he can't switch into anything there because Moss is dead. I need to play Klang Tang right. Like, I need to play Klang Tang right, or else I lose. Because of how unlucky I've been getting with my statuses. I'm really, really hoping he decides to go. Like, here's the thing. I kill something with Metacrow, Wolf Freeze comes in and crunches and gets damage. I have to hope he stays in attacks here. If he stays in attacks, I can win. Like, definitely I can win if he does that. It's so dumb, though. It's so dumb how I missed. Okay, there's the Henchum. It's really dumb how I missed twice. Or 3 times when I needed Harmony to hit. It really sucks. Okay, I'm gonna go into Archer Pulse. I just, it's very upsetting that all this has happened. I hate just Retributions. Even though I could have just gone into Metacrow, but yeah, I'm getting unlucky with every status I've used this game, so. And now I can't sack this, and now he just wins with full freeze. Yeah, because I got unlucky every time. I missed every status I needed to hit. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. You miss everything you need to hit, right? It's awesome. I should have clicked Pursuit. If I clicked Pursuit on Wolf Freeze those 2 times, I could have been so good to go. I can still win, but it is very far-fetched now. Like, it's not a good chance at all. Just because of the fact this has all happened. I mean, he just shockwaves here. I mean, why does he not shockwave? I still need this alive to deal with the Bun Swirl. Oh my god, dude. That freaking sucks. I really hate that. I hate that, dude. I really hate that. I'll go to this. Okay, good. Thank goodness he did that. I'll just Quick Strike. Now he just gets to go into Klang Tang. I need to hope my Klang Tang outspeeds, but I don't think it does. It'd be a speed tie, and I can't risk that. Now I have to go into Goma. I have to Rip Current. Which does kill it. Then he goes Wolf Freeze and clicks Quick Ice. No, that's just a fast food. That's a fast food. I know that has fast food. I don't want to. I think my priority is still useful. No, it's really not. He has 2 priority users. I just have to. He's gonna fast food. I know he's gonna fast food. He didn't fast food. He thought I would go into. He thought I would go into Klang Tang. He thought I would. He's Dark Chocolate. There is still a chance, but it is oh so slim. Purely because I clicked Tri-Elemental once and now it's an ice move. So, I can Quick Strike here and kill it, but I need to Tri-Elemental, that's the thing. I need to Tri-Elemental here to get Electric so I can one-shot the Wolf Freeze. But I can't risk the Reckless, because then he can kill me. But I think Shatter plus Quick Strike could kill it. I don't know, dude. It's gonna all come down to what happens here. Unless he doesn't do enough with his Wolf Freeze's Icy Bite. I'm gonna Quick Strike and kill it. I have to Quick Strike and kill it. I had a feeling he was gonna do that. If I had clicked... I have to hope his Icy Bite doesn't do enough. It's a smart thing to do is go Henchum. Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. Then you double into Wolf Freeze. I can't make any... I got so unlucky. If I burned the Bun Swirl, I wouldn't have taken that much damage. Had I put the Wolf Freeze to sleep, I would have won. If I lose this, it's purely because of the luck I got. And it will really suck if I lose. just gonna food fight. And then I need to hope Clang Tang's Shatter can... But it might be Royal Decree. I don't know. That's so unlucky. It's so unlucky. It's so unlucky. Like, if I lose this purely because I missed Harmony twice and Burning Orb once, I'm going to be very sad. But I think I can still win. I think I still win if it's not Reckless Charge. If the thing's not Reckless Charge, I still win. But it would need to not be Reckless Charge. Even then, I don't think Reckless Charge kills me. But then he has Quick Ice, which would kill me over my Quick Strike killing him. I don't think it kills. I just don't think it kills. I had to try Elemental Slash versus the Bun Swirl. That's my problem. I need to try Elemental Slash versus it. I needed to. If it's Reckless Charge, I lose. Yeah, it is. It's Reckless Charge. Wait. Hold on. There's actually a chance. Oh my god, come on. Oh, please. GG. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was way too close. That was way, way, way too close, man. I played right. I'm so happy right now. Oh my god. All right, and here we go into the next one. Now, this is now turning into a best of 3. I'm pretty sure I forgot to... Oh, I do have equipments on this. Okay, good. This is now a best of 3. So, I have to fight this guy 3 times before I can win. So, that's what we're going to be doing. I low-key like my Archipost lead here. Like, low-key, I kind of like it. But if it's a Clang lead, that's really bad, but I can burn it. I'm going to lead off with this, actually, and I'm going to just disarm something. I like the Archipost lead. Oh, perfect. I want to burn this instantly. He might go into Lumaline, though. That's fine. I don't mind that. I'll just disarm it. I'll just disarm, then. Getting rid of its Light Taffy. Aurora Flash comes out. I do live. So that's nice. I do want to keep my disarm for later, though. So I'm going to go into Clang. And I can just Pursuit. Which ends up killing it. Oh, that's a very lucky crit on my part. Very lucky crit. He goes into Moss, which is nice. Good for me. Now I'm gonna go into... I'm assuming Rust comes out, so I'm gonna go into Metacrow. And then I'm just gonna go for a Night Knight and hit the Clang. Actually goes for Harmony. I could double here, actually. I kind of want to double into Grufflin. A double Grufflin in on the Clang. Yep, perfect. Now what I'm going to do is just go for hit and run on Moss. And he might Pursuit here just for damage, but it's really not worth it to Pursuit at all. Not worth it at all to Pursuit here. Hit and run. Does very minimal damage. But I just get to go to Moss. Moss is now really, really good here. Because he almost has nothing that can switch in on it safely. Like, he only has Moss that can switch in. So I can actually play this offensively. I'm going to go for a Harmony. He's literally forced to go into Moss. I don't get my Harmony off. I haven't hit Harmony in like 5 minutes. So that's great. I'll go for a Sakura. I just want to hit it a little bit. See what item it is. We're gonna do this, aren't we? Alright. I'll Leaf Sap, just get my health back. He missed his move. That's really good for me. Alright, I'll go for a Sakura. And once this dies, I can win. And now his heal jelly's used, which is good for me. I'm gonna go for a Sakura. My heal jelly should activate. Beautiful. We're currently getting each other's mosses low for against Klangatang. I'm gonna Harmony now and put this thing to sleep. Really, really good there. Very, very good. Now what I want to do is switch into Gomut and then crunch something. Actually, I'm gonna Venom Bite. I do want to crunch, but he knows I have Venom Bite, so he knows I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for a crunch. I feel like that would just deal a lot of damage. And he's gonna switch, and he's going into Briny Beard. Beautiful. That's some really good damage on my part. Now, he used Tri-Elemental already. I'm gonna go for a... If I Rust... Metacro looking really fine. I'm gonna go for a Rust. He's doubling. Going into the Fish. That's a smart play on his part. I mean, I can just crunch. I don't really mind. I mean, I don't want to take a Flashing Strike to the face, so I'm actually just gonna go to Moss. He's gonna Wrap. He's gonna go ahead and trap me. That's okay, because if he switches out, I can just switch out, so I don't mind at all. Now, this is a Moss switch in. I'm just gonna Leaf Sap, get my health back from the Moss. I'll get a little bit back, but I won't get a lot. Gonna Leaf Sap. Get a very minuscule amount of health back. Like, not like 10 health back. I am faster than this thing, and it is now trapped. So I could go for the Moss 1v1 thing again. That or I could just go into this and then hit and run and hit this thing really hard or hit something else really hard. Sakura comes out. Now I just hit and run. I am confused though. He might want to play off Confusion, but if I was him, personally, I would not play off of Confusion. Currently, I'm in a really good spot with my Klangatang. I'm just gonna go for the Shifting Winds. Oh, not Shifting Winds. Hit and run, I mean. I did hit myself in Confusion, which does kind of suck. I'm not gonna risk the fact I hit myself in Confusion again. So, I'm just gonna go... I kind of just want to sack Archipos, because I don't need it anymore. So I'm just gonna sack it to play it safe. Okay, that's really, really good. Now it is an electric Tri-Elemental. So I'll go into this. And then I'm just going to... It's electric, so I can actually get chipped, but I'd rather hit and run. Although I know Shatter might be coming out here. I'm going to go into Moss. Yeah, Shatter comes out. I'm going to go for a Harmony, because I want to put something to sleep here. Okay, I did get the Harmony off. That's really, really good. Now I'll double into Gomut.
She was 97.
Perfect. And now, I crunched before, and I'm fine to Venom Bite. I don't mind if I Venom Bite here at all. It's fine if I Venom. I did miss the Venom Bite, which does really suck for me. So I'll have to... I'll just crunch. I actually outspeed it. That's really good for me. I'm looking really, really fine in the position I'm in right now. I'm looking incredibly good in this position right now. I'm looking really, really good. Because now I just crunch and I kill this. Down goes Abyssant. Now he most likely goes into Jineko. And if he's smart, he doubles into Moss on the Jineko. Yeah, he goes to Jineko. If he's smart, he'll double here. If he's smart, he doubles. If he's smart, he will make the double here. And he'll go into Moss. And that's fine if he does that. But he might want to go for a prediction. And if he doesn't, I just get to pursuit and I kill this. Instantly. Although, if it's determination jelly, that's alright too. Because, yeah, okay, he didn't double. If he burning orbs, that's totally fine. I don't mind. Now I just pursuit. Haunt, just to get damage. That won't really matter. It really doesn't matter if he does that. I would rather keep Clangtang alive, maybe for some late game stuff. So I'm going to go into Metacrow here. Metacrow's looking really good here. As soon as that Clangtang dies, I can just Toxic the Garlic. Which would be really good. Now, I can just click Night Night. He might just go for Soulfire. He might Curse, actually. Okay, he doesn't Curse. He goes for Soulfire. Night Night takes out that Jineko. And now I win. Now I win with Gomut, which is really nice. Okay, nice. Pretty sure I can just sack this because I don't need it anymore. I mean, I'm just gonna click Food Fight. I'm just gonna click Food Fight. It doesn't really matter, even if he kills me, it doesn't matter. It's electric type, yeah. It does not matter if Grufflin dies here. It doesn't. I can just Food Fight. It might even kill it in this range. It doesn't, but that's totally fine. Now I go into Gomut. Then I Rip Current and take out the Clangtang. And now I win from here. Now if he goes Garlic, I just Rip Current. Actually, he could go for a Burning Orb and Garlic, which he might go for Burning Orb here, actually. If he's smart, he'll Burning Orb, but even then I can just Rust afterwards. I'll just Rip Current, get a huge chip. He might Burning Orb, though. No, he Venoms. He's actually Venom Bite, which is interesting, but that won't matter. That doesn't change anything about this game. Rip Current. Takes out that Garlic, which is really nice, and this is a best of 3. So I need to battle this guy again and win. Alright, and I can go for a Venom Bite and end off this game. GG. Good first game. Good first game. So now we're going to need to hop into our second match. So let's go. Alright, and here we go into the next match. Now, I decided to switch out Archipos for Abyssant because I kind of liked it a bit more. He actually has his own Goma this time. Oh god. He switched out. Okay. I'm kind of sad now, but it's okay. We're going to see who plays Gomut better here. But Gomut is extremely scary here. I'm going to lead off with my own, actually. And see what damage we can do. That or I go Grufflin lead and hit and run something immediately. I'm going to go with that, actually. I know what Gomut can do. So, I know what... Oh, this is beautiful. Very good lead for me. That is hit and run. Very good lead for me, because he's forced to go Clang here. He's forced Clang here. I will hit and run. And then, I'm going to go into Moss every time. But this time, I'm going to Sakura Blast here on Lumaline. Because I feel like Lumaline is going to come in predicting the Harmony. No, he just goes into Moss, but that's okay. I Sakura. I get a decent amount of chip there. Now he's trapped. And I want to put this thing to sleep. I want to put this thing to sleep first. Okay, perfect. Looking really good for me off the rip. Now I'm going to go back into Waffles and then hit and run. Now I'm going to hit and run. He's forced to go Clang. Switching, he goes Clang. Very nice. Now what I want to do is actually go into my Abyssant here. And I want to force the Moss in. I want to force the Moss to come in every time. So I'm gonna go for a Rust. I want to force the Moss in. That's fine, because this thing can't really do much against me. So, oh, he'll set up Crystal Wall here, actually. So I'll go into Clang. Oh, he'll double. Going into Gomut. Okay. If I lose Clang killing Gomut, I win. So I'm down for this exchange. I'm okay with this exchange. So I'm going to go for a Shatter. He's probably going to go for a Crunch, predicting he's going to Capsize. That's okay. I'll take that damage. And I just want to hit this thing as hard as I can. Now that that thing is low, it can't do that much. Okay, so my speedy Gomut probably outspeeds him. He's probably going to go... I'm actually going to Quick Strike. In case he might go... I'm pretty sure he Rip Currents, though. I'm going to Quick Strike, though. No, he actually let me Quick Strike it. Sick. Which actually killed it. Okay, I win the game now. I won. I won the game instantly because I killed Gomut. Yeah, I won. I won instantly. Pretty interesting swap here with the Jineko. I mean, I have ways of beating this, and I really don't need Klangatang. I mean, I can Pursuit. I mean, why? I don't know why he's doing this. That Haunt isn't going to kill me. I'm Cursed Cloak, man. Oh, Crim was... That did kill me. Okay. That's okay. I'll go Medi. And now I Night Knight. Does decent damage. Okay. I'll go Moss now. We both lost very valuable things for our team, but his Klangatang is very low already, so I'm not very worried about beating it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Moss comes in here, but I can just Sakura and then do the same thing and put it to sleep. It doesn't matter. I can just do the same thing, put it to sleep, get my free switch. It doesn't really matter what happens here. Because I Sakura, put it to sleep, and then hit and run with Grufflin. I can do this same game. I can do the same game. I can Harmony. Yep, I just Harmony every time. Now, in theory, I can go Gomut here and threaten his entire team. Which I kind of want to do that. Because Klangatang can't tank a Rust, and nothing wants to switch in on Klangatang now that Gomut's dead. So I'm going to go Gomut. Then I just Venom Bite. I Venom Bite every time. Doesn't matter if he goes Clang. I just Venom Bite. And I take out the Moss. Beautiful. He goes into the Jineko, which I can't really... Actually, no. I can switch in Metagrow. Yeah, I'm fine. I'll just go Metagrow. I do need to be worried about the Jineko, though. It can sweep me if I'm not careful. It can do so much work versus me if I am not careful. If I was him, I'd double into Klangatang here. But even then, it doesn't matter. Because now I can just crunch with Pyara next time I get to come in. And he can't let my Pyara come in. Which I get to come in every time on hit and run. So, I'm totally fine here where I am. Wait, okay, that's hilarious. Okay, Metagrow comes in. I Night Knight every time. Alright, and I get to Toxic. He does go Clang. That was smart. That was smart. Although I did play very obvious. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. I still have my Heal Jelly. I still have my Heal Jelly. He can't do anything right now. I'm in the position to now just spam Rust. What are you gonna do? Go? What are you gonna do? Go into the Genie? What's that gonna do? I can just put it to sleep with Harmony. Yeah, now I win. Now I win. Now I go Metacrow. And he can't do anything now because I get free damage on this thing. And now I kind of want to Toxic on the switch into Garlic. But honestly, I feel like I can just keep clicking. I can just go Night Night. It doesn't matter. He's not getting these predictions right. He can't win in the position he's in. He can't. I can keep going Moss and stuff. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he does. Once I get Gomud on the field, I kill something with Crunch. I crunch and then I kill something. And he knows that. And I also could just go Abyssant and win. He can't win in this. He cannot win in the position he's in. He can't. Okay, and he try elementals. It doesn't. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. He can't do anything. I'm in the position to just click Rust. It literally does not matter what I click here. If I get Janeko that one shot, that means I can just crunch it. He needs Janeko at that good enough health. Now I can go for the. I just Rust. It doesn't matter. I just Rust. And if this dies, I go Grufflin, hit and run, and then go Gomud. I win after this. I win once this happens. He forfeited, yeah. GG. Yeah, good game. Good game, good game. All right, I am now through to the finals of the I Eat Your Face weekly. So let's see if I get to the top 8. Let's head into it. All right, and here we go into the next one. Now, right here, this guy's team is pretty interesting. Although I do like Gomud's Rust. I do really like Gomud here, so I'm definitely going to be using Gomud a lot. I do also like how my Burning Orb can just be spread everywhere without him stopping me. I'd love to actually lead off with Burning Orb and then later be able to Hex a lot of things. I'm going to try to Pursuit Metacrow a lot. Probably just go with the normal Gruffin lead I usually go with. So, here we go. And by the way, if I win this, I am in the finals. So, that'd be interesting. He's going to lead off with his own Grufflin. And my seasoning went first, meaning he's going to go last. I'm actually going to go for Food Fight, get Chip on this. So I'm going to go last. He's going to go... No. Okay, actually, that's fine. He'll probably end up going to Swapdar, I'd assume. I mean, Swapdar is the obvious play here, but then I just get to get damage on it. Medicrow comes in. I actually get a big Food Fight chunk on him, which is pretty okay. That looks like Cursed Cloak. Oh my god. It looks like Cursed Cloak. I don't want to take the chance that it's Vengeance, so I'm going to go in my own Metacrow. Because I don't want to take the chance that it could be a Vengeance Metacrow. And now I'm going to click Food Fight. Although, I would like to Night Night here. I think I could just Night Night and deal damage. It could be Vengeance, though. No, that's definitely not Vengeance. Okay. Okay, it's a faster Metacrow than mine. And if I outsped him there, that would have been really nice, because then I would have security. Then my Gomud outspeeds his Metacrow. I'll Food Fight, though. Oh, it's a speed tie. Oh, we're running the exact same thing, then. We are running the actual exact same thing. Okay. Now I'm going to go into the Klangatang here. And that's really good to know because that gives me so much security to click Crunch on Metacrow later because I outspeed it. Knowing that that was a speed tie there. And now I'm just going to Pursuit and get this thing about to half health. So later it'd be easier for Metacrow to 1v1 it. Perfect. He's about half. And he's going to go into the Moss, which is really good. And I kind of want to go to Archo here. Although I know he's not going to Rust. I'm just going to go to Moss and play it safe. And later I'll send in... I like Archipos, though. I really like Archipos here, because I can just Burning Orb something. Or I can Disarm something. He can't stop my Disarm, nor can he stop my Burning Orb. And pretty much, he has got Gruffling, Clangatang, and Swaptar that would not want to get burned. So that's a third of his team that can already be done, or checked pretty well by Archipos. So I'm switching into my Moss. Does this thing have Venom Bite? That's a question to ask. Hold on. Swap Tar by Scroll. It does have Venom Bite, so I'm absolutely not staying in here. He's gonna switch. He's going into Apple. Okay. I'm assuming Hit and Run comes out. I'm gonna get some chip on the Grufflin. Hit and Run does come out. I need to get Archipost on the field. And he's gonna go into Moss here. Obviously, he's gonna go into Moss. Moss comes in. Now I'm gonna go into Archo here. I'm gonna go to Archipos. Because I want to burn something. I want to burn something here. So, actually, I could Disarm something. Nothing wants to take this Disarm. I'm actually going to Disarm here. I'm going to get rid of something's item. So it's actually Curse Moss and not Harmony Moss, which is good to know. Which does help a lot with Metacrow winning the game later. So I'm really glad I decided to go for that switch and not the Metacrow switch. So I get to Disarm someone's item. Which, oh, you get rid of Curse Cloak. Gorgeous. Absolutely incredible. Oh, it's Rest Wake Up Jelly. Okay. I'm going to go for the Burning Orb, and hopefully it hits. So I can burn this thing. Beautiful. I burned the Clang Tank. Perfect. Now I Hexblade, and I actually could kill it. So I'm going to Hexblade here. And down goes the Clangatang. So we actually just killed the Clangatang, which is absolutely incredible. Like, that is really, really good for me. Swapdar comes in. I'll go into Clangatang then. You're gonna Dark Slash. That shouldn't do that. Oh, that did a lot because it crit me. That's not ideal at all, because I'm pretty sure now Dark Slash can take me out. So we're both gonna lose our Clangatangs. Which is pretty bad. I actually would rather, I'd love to keep my Clangatang around, because then his Metacrow kind of pops off. But mine's at more health. I know Dark Slash is coming here. I'll just try in case I live. I'll try Elemental in case I live, but I don't think I live. Yeah, I go down there. Very unfortunate due to that crit. Now we can't really beat this thing. Yeah, we can't do a lot versus this thing. We have to hope that this outspeeds, which I have a lot of speed investment on it. So there's actually a pretty good chance I outspeed this thing here. So I'll go for my Burning Orb. Perfect. I really, 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 really needed that. Dark Slash does kill me, but I did get the Burning Orb off on the Swapdar, which is going to help a lot with the later parts of the game. Okay. Now what we can do is, we can't go into Moss, because I know it has Venom Bite. Kind of have to do this, which is kind of sad. I know he's going to Sharp Claws, so I'm going to Hit and Run. I think I just have to take the Venom Bite here. I kind of have to take the Venom Bite. I'm going to have to take the Venom Bite. I know I live it, but I'm pretty sure... Oh, wait, unless it's Sharp Claw... Unless it's Shadow Step. It could be Shadow Step. I mean, if we kill this, I win with Gomut. And he knows that. I mean, Gomut's already in an incredibly good position to win the game. I just need to play Gomut right. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is go straight into Metacrow. He can double into Swapdar if he wants, but then I just go back into Moss. He'll go Metacrow. I will take this switch. I'm fine with this. I'm just gonna get health back. And now I just get to click, I'm just gonna food fight. There's no reason not to food fight. Pretty sure I win with Metacrow as well. Okay, because the Swap Dart burns now, and I live a Swap Dart's attack. Then I need to live a few attacks, basically. I need to beat this Metacrow in the 1v1, and he knows I need to beat him in the 1v1. It is a speed tie, though. And he's never gonna click. He's never clicking Goo Blast out of fear that I could double. That is 100% Cursed Cloak, though. Okay. I'll do this. Because I need Metacrow. I actually might need more health to tank the attack from the swap. Food Fight comes out. Perfect. And I do outspeed the Swap Dart with Waffles is something that I did realize, which is good for me. So I'm going to go for a Food Fight, take out this Metacrow. He's gone, going into Mold probably. That's good, Chip. Alright. Now I'll just hit and run. Just more good Chip. So I assume Rust comes out here. I assume Rust comes out here, right? Because he wants Chip on Metacrow, so I'll just go to Moss. And now he's gonna go for... I'm gonna just Sakura here. I don't see any reason to not Sakura. I'll trap this in. Which is good for me to trap... This is good for me to trap this in. And actually, I don't live the attack. And I can't... Metacrow can't come in. I need to get Pyara in safely. I don't think I relatively need Moss. Seeing as... pretty much his whole team is low. I'm gonna go for a Harmony because I'm pretty sure I live hit and run. Yeah, I live hit and run. I'll go for Harmony. If I can put that Mold to sleep, that's what I'm looking for. I put the Moss to sleep. I actually missed entirely. That's not ideal because I do need this to be asleep. Again, I missed. Yeah, and he hit his. Yeah, of course he does. That really sucks. Because he can't hit me, and he's gonna go into something here. If he hits me, I'll wake up. Oh my god, dude. My luck recently has been garbage. I'm gonna go to Waffles and try to get a feast off. Even if he rusts, I'll live, but... Okay, good. He's going into Grufflin, which is good for me. He outsped me last time, so he's definitely a harder hitting... he's definitely a faster Grufflin. So what I'm gonna do is feast and heal back up. I mean, I'm just setting up Gomut to win, and right now it wins. He's gonna food fight. I'm just gonna heal back up. Now I can just hit and run, and then go into Gomut and threaten everything he has. I'll just hit and run now and go to Gomut, and then I can just crunch, and I kill something. Actually, I'd more rather Rip Current. I'd more rather Rip Current here. Because I live pretty much any attack in this range. I just Rip Current. I just kill this. He's gonna switch. He's going into Moss. That is totally fine. I wanted to crunch there. I should have Venom Bited. I'm gonna Venom Bite. I'm just gonna Venom Bite. Alright, which takes out the Moss. Beautiful. Mold comes in. I go into Metacrow. And I killed Moss, so now I'm looking really, really good with Metacrow. He wants to predict here. That's what he's doing. He wants to click Goo Blast, but he can't. Because I just go Metacrow. Yeah, and yeah, he risked the Rust, and he got it off. That was a risky play, but it worked out in his favor. But it really doesn't matter, because I just night. It doesn't really matter. Like, this really doesn't matter. Because I do want Metacrow alive to be able to beat the Moss more reliably. So, or Mold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into, Grufflin. Gonna go for his food fight. Perfect. And now I hit and run and I kill this. Hit and run. Then I go Go-Mutt. I have to go Go-Mutt here. And the mold has to come in. The mold has to come in. And then, I can just sack the Moss here, but I would rather have it as insurance versus the Swapdar. So I'll go into Metacrow. I do Goo Blast, I get all my health back, and now I win. Now I win. He can't do anything. He can't go into Swapdar. He can't. I Night the Swapdar, he loses. I just Goo Blast. It doesn't matter if he goes into Swapdar or anything. I just Goo Blast here. It doesn't matter. I just Goo Blast. Yeah, that's a good first game. That's a GG. Good first game. Good first game. Now, let's hop into the next one. All right, and here we go into the next battle. Now, this time, he doesn't have a Moss. He just opened himself up against Clankatang? Interesting. He might predict my lead off with Grufflin, and he might want to go for something else as a lead. So what I'm going to do is go Archipos lead. I think that's a good lead on my part, is the Archipos lead. Swapdar. He knows I have Burning Orb, and he doesn't want to stand, and he knows I outspeed him. So, honestly, I mean, can't I just Burning Orb? Why do I not Burning Orb? Yeah, I just burned that instantly. Again, it's burned instantly. So, that's really, really good for me. So, he definitely wants this thing dead, so I don't want to give him the satisfaction of killing it. I'm going to go into Clankatang. I think Clankatang's a good play here, because I don't want to lose Archipos just yet. I don't want to lose it just yet. I want to keep it. Dark Slash comes out. And I literally just click Tri-Elemental. I mean, actually, no. I Shatter. I Shatter. There's literally no reason to not Shatter. There's no reason to not Shatter. He has no way of beating this because he got rid of Moss. He has no way of beating this. I win with Clankatang. I said to play it right. Gotta play it right. And I Shatter every time. Goes into Henchum. That should be about half health on Henchum. Okay, pretty good. Now, I assume he's gonna Disarm. I'm gonna go into Archipos on the Disarm. Yeah, actually Venom, did that kill? That didn't kill me, did it? Oh my god, I'm at 1 HP. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna Disarm something. I'm disarming something. I don't care what it is, I'm disarming something though. Swapdar! That's a disarm and a half. And there's really no other reason to keep this alive. Although I could Electro Slash and it kills. And then I can later use Hexblade for bigger damage. So I'll just take this thing out. Why not? Nice crit as well. I am getting pretty lucky. I'll be honest, I'm getting very lucky with some of the things that I'm doing. But Swapdar being dead opens up Moss to just clicking buttons, which is really good. Okay. He goes into Grufflin. Seeing as his Grufflin outsped mine last time, I'm 160. This is 149. So this actually has a good chance at outspeeding it. I'm going to Disarm. Yeah, I do outspeed it. Yeah, I had a feeling I would. Completely get rid of that thing's Dark Chocolate. And he's going to hit and run. He has no more passive recovery. And that is the best possible thing we could have done with Archipos. Because now he's forced to feast with his recovery. Although he could have said I could have Burning Orbed. I'd rather the guaranteed recovery besides crippling it and not really doing much besides resisting the other attack. Okay, so that comes in, and I just go Moss every single time. No reason to not. And what I'm going to do is go for a Sakura. No reason not to. And now I basically win with Clankatang. I have to try Elemental every single time. He's going to send in his Mold, sorry. And that's going to take a big chunk of damage. So that's really good, and he's also confused and okay, my RNG is being ridiculous right now. Stop being good right now. Okay, I'm gonna go into Metacrow then. And Clangatang is still at max health, but I still have my Moss at completely full health. So I'm totally fine where I am right now. Agitate, he missed. Okay, this is just dumb. This is just completely dumb. Like, why am I getting this luck? Okay, I'm going to... I want to double into Clangatang here. I do want to double into Clangatang here. I'm going to double into Clangatang on the Metacrow. Actually, he goes Clang. Interesting. He goes Clang, interestingly enough. Alright, well then, I just go into Moss. I mean, he can Pursuit if he wants. Pursuiting would be smart here, because he wants Chip on Clangatang. He just goes the Shatter route. Totally fine. Now, what I'm going to do is go for Harmony. Try to get that Moss asleep, so then I can do a lot more work against it. And I did put the Grufflin to sleep, which is really nice. Now I go into Goma and kill something. Every time I hit Harmony with Moss, I get to go into Goma. And then later, Night Knight does double damage. So, he's doubling. He's going into Henchum. Okay, he does not want... He does not want this to get in for free. Oh my god, he does not want this to get in for free. Okay, we're gonna go into Metacrow then. He's gonna Electro Punch, which does a good chunk of damage. There's a good chunk of damage there. We just Night Knight here. Actually, we can just Food Fight to play it safe. I'll just Food Fight in case he wants to do something. No, he'll just switch to Clangatang every time. It doesn't really matter, because I'm gonna get more chip on him than he's gonna get on me. Yeah, I'm getting way more chip on him than he's getting on me. And plus, he's Wake Up Jelly. Remember, he's Wake Up Jelly and not Cursed Cloak. So we can use that knowledge to our advantage. So I'll just go back into Moss. If he doubles, I don't care. I go back into Metacrow and he continually gets chip on Henchum, which is fine. Tri-Elemental comes out. Now, I want to go Grufflin here. I'm gonna go Grufflin here. And he switches, and he's going into Apple. Gorgeous, incredibly good for me, because he's gonna be asleep. Then I get to go and hit and run for free. Then I get my Goma in for free. So I'm gonna hit and run here. Oh, he actually goes first. Okay, actually I go first. Okay. All right, well that's fine. He's probably gonna go for a hit and run. So I'll go into. I'll go Medi actually, forcing Clangatang to come in. He's gonna feast. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. Now, I'm going to go for the Night Knight here. Actually, no, he go Metacrow here. Actually, he go Metacrow. I feel like he goes Metacrow here. I mean, he just gets momentum, but I get Food Fight chip, so... No, he's continually playing the Clangatang route. I mean, if you want to keep playing that and chipping down my Moss, I'm fine with that. I'll just start clicking Life Sap, or Leaf Sap. It doesn't really matter. I mean, as soon as I get Goma on the field, I kill something, so... Trime comes out, and that's just gonna activate my Heal Jelly, which heals me back up to full. And now I'm gonna Rust here. I feel like I can just Rust for free. No reason not to Rust. Although he probably goes Hard Mold. No, he actually goes in the Grufflin, which is a really dumb play, in my opinion, because I just get chip on it. Alright, well this is definitely not... Okay. Problem is, I'm not making any progress right now. I need to go into this, and then I need to Shatter. He knows Tri-Elemental's coming out here, and he does not want to lose this. I'm going to Shatter, predicting his hit and run, and hit something really, 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 really hard. Oh, he actually straight up attacks. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad for me. It's not really that bad for me. I mean, I can just click Tri-Elemental. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Hit it with my Fire Elemental. And now it's very low. And now if he feasts, he dies. So I can just Tri-Elemental again. I don't think he would feast here, though. He just get chipped with Food Fight. Yeah, okay, he just dies. Okay, I don't know why he would do that. Personally, there's no reason to do that, because you may live this attack. No, yes, you don't. I crit you. It doesn't matter that I crit you, because I could have just quick strike and kill you afterwards. I kind of played Clang Tang wrong there, but I saw my win condition of Gomut, so... Alright, this comes in, and I'm assuming a disarm comes out. If I'm not mistaken, he disarms. I would assume disarm comes out here, right? So I can go Metacrow, though. No, he actually gets the paralyzed with the Electric Punch, which kind of sucks. But he did need some, he deserved this. He's gotten some really crappy RNG so far. I'm gonna go Grufflin. I need to get in Goma, and then I just need to click buttons and win. So. He switches into the Medicrow. Perfect. I go into this. And then I hit and run, and then I get to Shatter. So, hit and run. Although you're like 40%, yeah. Kinda sucks that it's at 40. Hit and run comes out. And now I just get to Shatter something and hit it. I just get to Shatter something. And then Goma gets to come in and late game clean. That's definitely, I don't think that's Vengeance. That's not Vengeance, that's Poisonous Orb. Alright, I just Shatter and I kill something. If Metacrow dies, then Grufflin wins. Oh, that is very unfortunate. I'll just go into this then. Because I know I outspeed it. So I'll just crunch. I don't think crunch kills the Henchum, so I need to get chip on the Henchum before I can really do anything. So I'll probably end up going into Grufflin on the Henchum next time. Yeah, the Metacrow goes down here. Henchum is forced to come in here. And I will just go into Grufflin. It doesn't matter if he Venom Bites. It doesn't matter if he does anything like that. I get to go Grufflin. And he goes for what? Venom. That doesn't matter. He missed entirely. Does kind of suck for him. But I just get to hit and run. And he goes into Clang. Actually goes into Moss. Or Mold, sorry. I don't think a Crunch takes it out in that range, so I'm not going to be risking that. Definitely doesn't kill it now. Before we outsped it, so we just Sakura Blast this and get it low enough for Crunch to kill. Then we just can win. So I'm just going to Sakura. I'm going to rely on Gomut to kill the Clangatang. I know it can. No, he's going to Rust. No, he's rusting. No, he's gonna rust. He's rusting. He's gonna rust, think I'm gonna go into Metacrow for health back. That's what he's thinking. He's gonna rust. I just get to Sakura Blast for free and get a bunch of chip. I know I outsped this before. I can outspeed it again. I think I outsped it. Yeah, I think I did. He's thinking this over. He's thinking it over. But I already clicked my move. No, he outsped me. Okay, that's really bad. I might be throwing. This is kind of bad now. But I can just Night-Night. A Grufflin? No. No, I'm still fine. I'm still fine. I mean... But he's Rest Wake Up Jelly on Clangatang. That's my problem here. He's Rest Wake Up Jelly, and I don't outspeed it now. He's gonna go into Clang and Rest. Yeah, he's going Clang and resting, and I didn't even get my damage off. Okay. Yeah, now the RNG's coming back to haunt me. It is a Spark Elemental Slash right now. I really should not have sacked Moss. I might have thrown. Although he's just gonna rest. He tries. It is a Spark move. No, if I kill this, I win. I'm just gonna Food Fight. Try Elemental. That's okay. I can sack Rufflin, then I now just get to go into Gomut. And we were going to find out if my Crunch would have killed the Henchum in the range it's in. I know Henchum's pretty frail, so there's a good chance it will kill. Alright, so I could go for a Rip Current and kill this. There's no reason to keep this alive. He's going to keep it alive. Okay. Alright, and if he doubles, he wins. If he doubles, he wins. If he doubles, he wins, so... I should have just crunched. Why did I not crunch? Why did I not crunch? There was no reason to not crunch there. No, he just went for the Agitate. Okay, that's good. I need to just food fight here, honestly. I need to food fight. I need to hit it. Had I hit that Night on Clang, I was good, and I won. But now it's getting a little closer, but I'm pretty sure Gomut can still win. I see Chip on the mold. I don't want to go to a third match. Like, I really don't. I threw so much. I don't know why I threw so much. Henchum, please hit. Thank you. Okay. Food fight. That does a lot versus Henchum. Oh, crud. Okay. No. 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 This is fine. I need to not get paralyzed. That's for one. If I get paralyzed, I can lose. Stop. 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 I still win. I can still win. I need to kill this, though. Thank you. Okay. Now he'll go into Clangatang. Yeah, he goes into Clang. If he rests here, he wins. Oh, God. Yeah, he rested. He knew. He knows. He doesn't know I'm Rust, though. Okay. My Rip Current kills. My Rip Current kills. My Rip Current kills. No, he knows. He knows what he has to do, and he's playing very smart right now. Basically, I need Crunch to kill in this range. Basically, I need Crunch to kill. But I don't think I live after 2. I need Crunch to kill here, basically. I would need Crunch to kill. Or I lose and we go to a game 3. Oh, no, he threw. Okay. Never mind, he threw. Alright, never mind. He threw. He need the paralysis now, but even then, my Crunch might still kill. This is getting down to the wire, but I don't think Mold does enough. I mean, it might do enough with Rust. It is a good stab move anyway. Okay, let's see if Crunch would have killed. I'm pretty sure it might, actually. Yeah, it does. GG. That's a good game. GG. That got really, really close and down to the wire, but that's it. I made it to the top 8. Let's go! I made it to the top 8 on the second week of I Eat Your Face's Doodle World Open. That is a GG. Good game, good game. I actually went completely undefeated, too. GG to everyone that I fought. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see everyone later. Bye-bye!